Alright, so next day we're back out in the garage. I didn't have any luck finding hoses that look like they're gonna adapt, but I did talk to a few people that said they've used radiators that matched up to the factory hoses. So I've got a bunch of radiators laying around here from other square bodies that I've parted out and things like that. And I'm gonna see if I have one that'll fit. Yahtzee! So I can't believe it, but I think I actually had a radiator that is going to be exactly what I need. My mounting dimensions are the same as the diesel radiator. This is the one out of the CUCV. This is the one that I had upstairs in the attic. My upper hose fitting is the correct size for the LS hose. My lower hose is the correct size. I've got the transmission cooler over here, which is what I really need. It doesn't have oil cooler provisions. I honestly am not super worried about the oil cooler. I'll just delete it. I don't need to have that. The diesel radiator is a 4-core. You can tell your cores, how many cores your radiator is, by the number of little horizontal running bars per row. And this one has 4. This radiator is a 3-core, so it's 1, 2, 3 in there. But all the critical dimensions are the same. It should bolt right in place of where the original radiator was. I think it's still going to provide more than enough cooling capacity for this engine. So I'm going to get it set into place there and see if everything matches up. All right, got the radiator in. It fits up really well. Nice and snug. So next I'm gonna try to get these hoses on. It looks like they're gonna fit, so hopefully they do. All right, team. That radiator is like a perfect fit. Everything bolted right in. Got the shroud on. Now, typically you would want your fan more into the shroud. You can see here that it's kind of 2 inches behind the shroud or so. But that's better than no fan. So I'm going to start out like that. With this gigantic 3-core radiator, I don't think I'm going to have any trouble keeping this thing cool. But if I do, I can probably just extend this fan shroud a little bit so that it works more efficiently with the fan. And maybe they make fans that stick out farther. I don't know. I also have some electric fans that I could put on there if I really wanted to. But I'm going to get some antifreeze into this thing and see if it leaks. I can't imagine I would have saved a leaky radiator, but you never know. And then I'm going to get a serpentine belt to stick onto this thing so we can maybe start it up and let it run for 20 or 25 seconds. Maybe I can look at the idle tune a little bit too and see if I can't figure out why it doesn't want to idle. I'm pretty sure it's because it's got a different cam in it now, so I'm going to need to adjust the airflow and everything else and the timing for the cam. But I mean, this is a big, huge step. I'm super excited about this. I got to make sure I fill up the power steering reservoir also because I don't want to run that dry. Yeah, let's keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got this thing to a point that we can give it another test fire. I've got power steering fluid in it, I've got the radiator full, all my hose clamps are tightened up, I got the serpentine belt on it, I've got everything out of the way of the spinning parts, the fan, the belt, all of that stuff. Got everything out of the way over here of my turbo, so I shouldn't have anything getting sucked into that. So yeah, let's give it a test fire. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna be able to route the steam vent. I don't have a port on the radiator. I have this 3/4 inch port. Maybe I can get that. Maybe I can find like a reducer or something to make that work. But I gotta figure something out for that. But let's give this thing a little fire up and see what she does. I have a feeling it's still not going to want to idle because it's still got a cam in it and I still haven't done tuning for the idle. It's still on the original tune. But let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm giving it just a touch of throttle. Yeah, see, it won't idle on its own. Hey, that's something, right? Woo! All right, team. Well, I think I'm going to call that a wrap for this video. That had fewer issues than I expected it to. But still a lot to get done. But yeah, I mean, geez, for the most part, the big stuff is all in place. Now it's just get all the little odds and ends wrapped up and ready to go. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like the video if you were entertained or you learned anything. Comment if you have a suggestion on what I can do with this steam vent, or what maybe any tuning suggestions or tips. I'm new to this, so I'm going to be learning as I go. And subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any updates. I'm super excited to be getting close on this project, almost ready to have it driving. And I hope you are too. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.